steel targets, very cool. Static paper targets, very cool. You can learn from both of them. How about reactive steel that you can control with an iPad and make them appear, disappear, pre-programmed drills? That's what you're about to see. We showed you some of this in the past. This is a cool video with ZF Technical Steel Targets right now coming at you. So you're using a process here, setting all your gear out, doing a gear check. So you got some antennas to put on, and if somebody had these just set up, you wouldn't need to take all this stuff off, but we stowed them last night in the truck.
Yep, that's correct.
Using a standard cordless drill or cordless tool. It needs to be lubricated at all on the back of these from time to time?
You know, maybe just like the bearings, they don't really need a whole lot of lubrication, but just like I wipe off some of the grit, the dust and stuff. These have been shot quite a bit, so they've got a lot of buildup on them. That's kind of by design, because I kind of want to see, I want to push the limits of these. Okay, so now we got targets connected, blue check mark. We got a target list. So the individual arrows going up, that'll bring them up individually. The double arrows will bring them up all together and down all together. So go ahead, bring them all up, all down, individually up, individually down. This icon right here, this recycle icon, go ahead and hit that. All right, so now they're all in recycle mode. Recycle mode is simply this. Target gets shot, it goes back up. This is part of your manual function, where now if you just want the targets to continually be up every time you hit them, and you want a continual target presence, you hit the recycle mode. So now you can also do up down, but you can also do individual recycle. So you have individual recycle here, here, here. Now you can do this. You will constantly recycle. Meanwhile, you can operate your other targets independently, and they won't recycle. They can go up and down as
what you're doing now is you're going to pick what targets are going to be part of it. So you've got targets 1, 2, 3.
Yep, I like to do just a quick function check of the targets. They usually go all up, all down, individual up, individual down, and just to make sure everything's running properly. And so now that I know everything's good, I'm gonna go over here to shooters and add some shooters in to who I want. Looks like I've already got the shooters added into the tablet. Now I'm gonna go to the drills, right? So from here, I'm going to look for a drill that I want. Let's do a time drill, it's kind of fun. And we'll select that, right? And upload that drill. Now the drill's loading into the targets. Takes about 10 seconds for a drill to load. You know, right by the time you prep a shooter with instructions on what the drill is and how many rounds that you need to complete the drill. The shoot page, right? And here's all our users, right? Right now we just have 6 users. We always have a demo shooter right here in case we want to run the system and not record anybody's time. I'm gonna go demo shooter and I'll hit start, which will basically start the countdown, right? And it will start the drill.
And it's recording that all of those were misses right now because nobody actually shot them.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a miss, but more just like a missed opportunity for a hit, if that makes sense. And then you get a readout of what your reaction times are, target transition times, and your hits.
Yeah. Somebody could take like a plastic trash can, really, and just drop it over the top of these and leave them on the range once they slide the battery out, right?
That's true.
Would you say that the single unit weighs this section without any of the motorized goods in it?
So this shield together all weighs about 80 pounds, but you see down here are these knob nuts, and you can easily just so first I'll take this one apart right here.
So if somebody was by themselves and they wanted to pull another 20 pounds or so off of it, they could do that.
And
like we're strong enough to carry that.
Yes.
We've got multiple people, but if somebody was by themselves and couldn't lift that on their own. They can take it apart.
That's correct.
Got it.
It's all modular. The legs come off. There's a base stand, and then there's this shield. You know.
And you could very easily flip them upside down and carry them on a furniture dolly, or appliance dolly rather.
That's correct.
And then you've got the nice Pelican cases.
Yep.
Don't you have one that's still packaged?
I believe I do. I believe it's this one right here.
Yeah, just so we can.
Right here, it doesn't have a target in it right now.
Right, but then
this target right here, as a matter of fact, we'll just take this target, slide it right in, and it's basically just slides in just like you would when it's standing.
When a customer orders this setup, they can order with and without the Pelican case, right?
They can order with, if their requirements are mobile, then they can order with the Pelican case. If they don't have a mobile requirement and it's just it's going to be static on a range, then it's their option of what they want to purchase.
Total weight of the case, target, battery, the whole 9 yards.
So this whole case with everything in it's about 100, it's just over 160 pounds, maybe 162. So yeah, I can lift this thing up and roll it around by myself. Is it heavy? Yeah. If I'm going to lift it up into the back of a truck or load it higher, usually a 2-man lift is preferred. The Pelican case that we chose, the 1730, is rated for all that weight, right? So
somebody grabbing these handles, a couple burly men aren't going to have the handle rip off and fall on their feet.
No, Pelican makes these things pretty beefy. It's rated to the weight that it carries. So
cool.
No, the handles should not break off.
So if somebody purchases the 6 of them, we're talking about 1,200 or 1,200-ish pounds.
Yep, I have thrown 6 of these in the back of my pickup truck before and drove around without it being in a trailer. Yeah, it's heavy, but you can definitely make it happen.